here again. I'm going to be turning this old buffet thing that I found into a kitchen island with the help from the boys at Timber Mill. It's been a while since I've done a video because I had spent my last year opening up a storefront. But now I've got a workshop space again over here with the Timber Mill boys, and we're gonna be pumping out some pretty cool stuff for you. So if you want to come around and take a look at this old piece has so much character. It's got these side drawers in it, and this. And it's really cool, and I want to keep up with the character of it. But what we want to do is we're going to add an overhang here so that we can turn it into more of a kitchen island. So first thing I'm going to be doing is stripping it down and seeing what's underneath. Stay tuned. Giving it a little sand. I didn't go too crazy with it because I kind of want that variance to come through when I refinish it. I don't want it too neat and clean, but that felt marker, I don't know if any of you have ever done anything with felt marker, but it is like the worst thing to try to paint over, stain over. It comes through no matter what. Well, I do have a few tricks, but that'll be a later video. Anyway, I'm going to finish sanding up and then we'll carry on. Okay, I've got this piece down to raw wood here. Now the next step is to put the back on, and we're going to bring it up 6 inches so it's 36 inches on the bottom. Now this is the part where the boys at Timber Mill here come in. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
This is Matt.
Hey.
And that's Brad. And they always do all my woodworking for me. They're awesome. They make the magic happen. So, the boys have built our shelf on the back. Turn it there. Very well done. As usual. The issue here is going to be that it's a different wood. So, that'll be fun to figure out when we finish, but we'll get it. We've got the bottom built up to the proper height. So now it's island height. So now we get to refinish it and see the magic happen. Like all good things, intentions are wonderful, but I started staining and it went orange, like bright orange, except down there where it did not. So this will be fun. So what I've done is I've resanded it. I'm gonna end up going over everything with a top coat only, just to keep it from going orange a bit. It'll still go a little bit more orange. But down here, this is all brand new wood compared to up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over all this wood with a dark stain and then sand it off so that some of that dark stays in there so that when I go over it, it'll tie in a little bit better. a clear coat, just a polyurethane. I'm gonna go with a satin. It's non-yellowing, quick drying, all that stuff. But I like to go with a satin so that it's not too shiny and glossy. So this is where it gets tricky working with multiple different types of wood. So this original wood that's about 100 years old has taken on a bit of a red tone, and the new stuff that's down here will not. So I'm gonna have to figure out what color combination to mix to bring out the reds in the bottom and tie it together. So when I went over this with the clear coat that was on here, this obviously turned red with the clear coat, like there's no color on that. This new wood kept to a natural finish, which is what you would expect. So I'm adding red to the bottom to try to tie in with the old wood that took the red from the natural one. And so far it seems to be matching up pretty good. So after going over it with the black and then sanding it off, it kind of gave that same appearance of an old rough finish. So again with the top, this is brand new wood that isn't going to stain the same way as this old weathered stuff. So I'm going to weather it by staining it dark and then sanding it down, which just leaves a bit of that dark in there. And then when I stain over, it looks a little bit more weathered and ties in. That's her all done. The back, we kind of left the dark in there, kind of kept with the rusticness of it. Brad. Turned out pretty great. We're pretty happy with it. The colors all matched up finally. It was a bit of a process. Yeah, some lucky customer's gonna get a brand new old kitchen island. Thanks for tuning in.